Frank Nitty in the city where brother get gritty. Don't take no pity. This $10 Tommy. $10 Tommy loves to speak about himself in a third person. But it's truly him as he tells his stories about prostitution, as well as he had the nerve to speak on Martin Luther King's accusations and the things that may have occurred with him. But he won't speak on himself as though if he's above anyone else out here with this prostitution. So check it out with $10 Tommy.
Massage here, no problem. It's unbelievable the amount of time law enforcement pisses their time away at those places. You know that Kraft, the guy that owns the New England Patriots, he got busted in that one down in Jupiter. And that's another example of the police just having their head up their ass. Talk about egg on your face. They got the whole omelet on their face. They finally dropped charges against him. As it turned out, they disallowed any of the recorded conversations in the video because the judge thought that they had way too much video and audio unrelated to a sex sting. And then the cops kind of got caught lying. They said it was a sex sting. And then when that started to look shaky, they claimed it was human trafficking, and that turned out to be bullshit too. I feel bad for the poor guys that pled guilty and have a criminal record over that stupid horse shit. I mean, here you got to be a billionaire. I mean, drugs and crime in Florida is rampant. And you're in there hiding cameras in massage parlors. I mean, give me a break. Yeah, they are, Lana. I don't know if I'm gonna or not, Cynthia. Yeah, it's hard to believe anybody would spend time on that bullshit. I knew a guy that owned some massage parlors. They had that down to a science. They give you a lock and a key, and then when you go to take your shower, they go get a master key and they go in your locker and look through your ID and see if you're a cop. I'm in Nashville. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a big Jack White fan. Yeah, he asked me one time if I thought it was a good idea that he expanded out of Ann Arbor, and I told him I do not. So what does he do? He opens one in Dearborn Heights, which I knew would be disastrous. Long story short, they're in business about 6 months. Of course, the cops are all over it. They go in the dumpster and they find some rubbers and whatever. Get a warrant, search the place. Bottom line is they lost everything. They lost a condo, all sorts of cash. There were no drugs. It was just guys getting hand jobs and blow jobs probably. But he had to take a job. First of all, he broke up with the girlfriend. She was a sweetheart too. Actually, she has a master's degree in English, even though she was from South Korea and not a citizen. They broke up. He actually moved to Lakeland, Florida, and he was a really good guy, nice guy, and really made quite a bit of money. He met her at a massage parlor and bailed her out when she got busted someplace else. But anyway, long story short, they ended up losing everything. This was like 30 years ago. And he ended up taking a job as a custodian in the school system in Lakeland, Florida. Yeah, I haven't. I had a, I got a place in Florida. I had lunch with him one time. That was probably, 28 years ago. I haven't talked to him since. He's probably dead now. And even Ann Arbor, they're legalizing more and more drugs every day, and hash bash and all that bullshit. They've been clamping down on that, and now they're going to these massage parlors and nailing them for human trafficking, which is a bunch of bullshit most of the time. It's the oldest profession in the world. I mean, now they realize. Look at the back page guys. You want to read an interesting article? Look at the back page guys. They basically had enough money to defend everything for years, and then those guys are broken in prison now too. When the feds get their bullseye on you, it's game over. Yeah, you're going to find an example here and there, like James Trafficant that represented himself against the IRS. But 99.9% of the time, your life is over. I mean, to me, it seems so stupid that law enforcement would spend time on this bullshit. Yeah, I mean, I think it's consenting adults, for God's sakes. If you go out to bars, of course, they're all closed and this and that. I mean, I was thinking about that the other day. If you're just a young person and you're out scouting around for relationships in bars, it's got to be slim pickings out there now with this. It was hard enough to get laid before COVID. I can't imagine what it's like now. Hey, Lulu. Yeah, I agree. I think they should protect them. Being a sex worker is just like one small facet of life. You know what I mean? It's like one part of a big piece of pie of a person. I don't care if they do it. I mean, I want the best for them. In this culture, if you grow up being a sex worker, there's probably something going on in the background. Because the problem I have is I don't know too many of them that feel good about themselves. And that's the part that bothers me. They have a right to be happy in life. Like I said before, a lot of people get their happiness like me on the road and taking photos, and I have a good dog, and those are good feelings, and I have fun doing it. But these sex workers, sex, it's not sex to them anymore. It's a means to an end to support a drug addiction. They just run around feeling like shit. They don't have a promotion or a college degree, or they don't get happiness through any other venue. And they're caught in this vicious cycle of just feeling like shit. And that's what I feel bad about. No, I bet you do need a proof of vaccine. I mean, you don't even hear people talking about herpes and genital warts and papillomavirus and all that shit. But he's running around with a mask on. It's crazy. Oh shit, I wonder how bars closed. I mean, there's got to be more guys beating off now than ever. I mean, what do you...
Long as Becky out there, I believe it's cool. I believe it's good. I believe everything will be good long as Becky out there. I think that's what you worried about, Becky, and what Becky gotta go through without you. $10 Tommy. $10 Tommy, y'all.